Welcome to my channel Mathematics Made Easy by Mary MJ. Today I am discussing CBSE Class 10 Chapter 3 Pair of Linear Equations in Two Variables. We are continuing the chapter. Moving on to exercise 3.6. In the last video we were doing that solving linear equations, pairs of linear equation. Now in this video we'll do how to formulate the problems as pair of equations and hence find their solution. So how to formulate that equations. So there exercise 3.6 question number 2, there it is told formulate the following problems as a pair of equations and hence find their solutions. In that first question is Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours and upstream 4 km in 2 hours. Find her speed of rowing in still water and the speed of current. So here it is given that speed of rowing in still water. We have to find what is the speed of rowing in still water and what is the speed of the current. So both first one, rowing in still water, we can take it as x km per hour. So let the speed of rowing in still water, let the speed of rowing in still water is equal to x km per hour. Whereas the speed of the current, let the speed of the current is equal to y km per hour. Then what will be the speed of rowing in downstream? Downstream, the speed of rowing in downstream will be x plus y and speed of rowing in upstream it will be x minus y. So speed of rowing downstream is equal to x plus y and speed of rowing upstream is equal to x minus y, that much kilometer per hour. Here also kilometer per hour. According to the conditions given, Ritu can row downstream 20 km in 2 hours. According to the conditions given, according to the conditions given, 20 by x plus y, that is distance by speed, is equal to time is 2 hours, and same way 4 by x minus y is equal to 2. Now cross multiplying we can make it as an equation, that is 2x plus 2y is equal to 20 and 2x minus 2y is equal to 4. So we got two equations, and if you are adding these two equations we can cancel the 2y part, because one is plus 2y, other one is minus 2y. So adding these two, this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. So 1 plus 2 gives 2x plus 2x is 4x is equal to 20 plus 4 is 24, or x is equal to 6. Putting this value in either first equation or in the second equation, we can get what is y. So 2y is equal to, I am putting in the first one, 20 minus 2 into 6, that is 20 minus 12, which is equal to 8, or y is equal to 4. So x means speed of rowing in still water, that is 6 km per hour. Therefore speed of rowing in still water is equal to 6 km per hour, and speed of current is equal to y kilometer per hour, that is 4 kilometer per hour. Now second question. 2 women and 5 men. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work. In 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work, and also that taken by one man alone. So 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work, and also time taken by one man alone. So let those which you have to find, we'll take it as x and y. Let time taken by one woman alone to finish the work, is equal to x days, whereas time taken by one man alone to finish the work is equal to y days. So in one day, how much part of the work women can complete? One woman can complete 1 by xth part of the work in a day. So one woman's 1 day work is equal to 1 by xth part of the work. One man's 1 day work, how much is one man's 1 day work? Is equal to 1 by yth part. 1 by yth part of the work. Same with 2 women's 1 day work. What will be 2 women's 1 day work? Is equal to 2 times 1 by x, so that is 2 by xth part. 2 by xth part of the work. Same way, what about 2 men's? 2 men's means it will be 2 by y. So 5 men's 1 day work is the same as 5 by yth part. 5 men's 1 day work is equal to 5 by yth part of the work. Therefore, according to the question, 2 women and 5 men's 1 day work. So 2 women and 5 men's 1 day work can be written as 2 by x plus 5 by y part of the work. It is given that 2 women and 5 men complete the work in 4 days. So how can we write the equation? So we can write it as 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4, because in 4 days it is being told. So 1 by in a day how much part of the work is completed? 1 by 4th of the part of the work. So we can get the equation 2 by x plus 5 by y is equal to 1 by 4. So this is one equation. Now similarly we can see that 3 women and 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. So again we can write the equation easily, that is 3 by x plus 6 by y is equal to 1 by 3. This is equation number 2. Now how to solve this and find what is x and y? For that, let 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q, so that first equation can be written as 2p plus 5q is equal to 1 by 4, and second equation can be written as 3p plus 6q is equal to 1 by 3. So we are getting two equations. Here we can multiply throughout by 4, because here denominator 1 4 is there. Throughout multiplying that we are getting 8p plus 20q is equal to 1, and this equation, this 3 can be multiplied to this side, so that become 9p plus 18q is equal to 1. Now in order to solve this, we have to make the equation any one variable, coefficient of any one variable should be same. So we can multiply this equation by 9 and this by 8. So here multiply by 9 and this one we can multiply by 8, so that the equation becomes 72p plus 180q is equal to 9, and the second one it is 72p plus 144q is equal to 8. These two equations we can subtract, so that 72p will be cancelled. Remaining, subtracting this, we are getting 36q is equal to 1, or q is equal to 1 by 36. Substituting this in this second equation, if we are substituting in this one, we can get what is the value of p. Any equation we can substitute. So I am taking this 9p plus 18q is equal to 1. In that we can put the value of q, so that 9p plus 18 into 1 by 36 is equal to 1, or this 18 here 2 times. So 9p is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2, or which is equal to 1 by 2, or p is equal to 1 by 18. So we got the value of p and q, and we have already assumed that p is equal to 1 by x and q is equal to 1 by y. So p, we have got the value of p as 1 by 18. So 1 by 18 is equal to 1 by x, and q value is 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by y. From this, x is equal to 18 and y is equal to 36. So what does this mean? One woman complete work in 18 days, whereas one man complete work in 36 days. Moving on to the third question. Ruhi travels 300 kilometers to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometer by train and the remaining by bus. If she travels 100 kilometer, by train and the remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Find the speed. Find the speed of the train and the bus separately. So what you are supposed to find, that we can take it as x and y. So let speed of train is equal to x kilometer per hour and speed of bus equal to y kilometer per hour. According to the conditions, she travels, first case it is told that 4 hours she travels 60 kilometer by train and the remaining by bus. So total she is having, she has to travel 300 kilometer. Since the speed of train is x kilometer per hour, speed of bus is y kilometer per hour, and she travels in the first part, she is traveling by train. So the equation can be written as 60 by x plus remaining she is traveling by bus. So total 300 kilometers, so 240 by y, total 4 hours. Same way 100 kilometers by train and remaining by bus, that means 100 divided by x plus remaining means 200 kilometers remaining, that she travels by bus, and total she takes 10 how much more? She takes 10 minutes longer. So here she is taking 4 hours. So 4 plus and 10 minutes longer means 10 divided by 60. We have to convert everything to hours. Now this equation, we can change the equation by putting the value 1 by x as p and 1 by y as q, so that this equation can be written as, instead of 60 by x we can write 60p plus 240q is equal to 4, and second equation 100p plus 200q is equal to, the simplifying we are getting 25 by 6. So two equations. Now in order to make any one variable's coefficient as same, we can multiply here this equation, this term, 60 into 5 gives 60 into 5 is 300. Same way second equation, if I am multiplying by 3, there also we are getting 300. So first one we can multiply by 5 and second one by 3. So that the equation can be written as 300p plus 1200q is equal to 20, and this equation can be written as 300p plus 600q is equal to 25 by 2. Now these two equations we can solve by subtracting, so that if I am subtracting this 300p getting cancelled. So subtracting those two equations, we are getting it as 600q is equal to 20 minus 25 by 2, and that is equal to 40 minus 25 by 2, simplifying 7.5. or Q is equal to 7.5 by 600. This value of Q we can substitute in any of these equations. We can put in the second one. So in 100p plus 200q, Q is 7.5 by 600 is equal to 25 by 6. Then here this 200 will get cancelled 3 times. So 100p plus 7.5 by 3 is equal to 25 by 6. That is 100p plus 2.5 is equal to 25 by 6, or 100p is equal to 25 by 6 minus 2.5, or that is the same as p is equal to 10 by 600. So we got the value of p, and earlier we got the value of q, and we know that 1 by x is the same as p and 1 by y is the same as q. So x is equal to 600 by 10, which is equal to 60 km per hour, and y is equal to, there we have got the value of y earlier as 7.5 by 600 by 7.5, just the reciprocal, we have to take the reciprocal. So 600 by 7.5, that's equal to 80 km per hour. That means speed of train is equal to 60 km per hour, whereas speed of bus is equal to 80 km per hour. So that's all from that exercise. Thank you for watching my video. Those who haven't subscribed, please like, share and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon for more updates and notifications. Bye.